guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about this video because I get loads of questions. The irony of it all is yesterday I got an email from one of you guys about this very topic. So what better thing to talk about than this? Here it is. What do you do when you want to start keto? What are the steps to take when starting out? And also I'm going to be addressing what made me decide to choose this way of life as opposed to Weight Watchers or many, many other things that I have tried. So if you want to see all about those topics, keep watching this video. So you're starting keto. How do you start? All right, let's break it down. First thing you need to do is get your mind to a place where you can actually say that you are able to eliminate certain food groups from your diet. It is a complete necessity. If you can't get to that place, you're not going to succeed no matter what you do. You have to understand that high sugar, high carbohydrate foods do not fly when you're on ketogenic diet. So after failing Weight Watchers and MetaFast and WonderSlim and diet pills and everything else that in the past I have tried, I finally found the one thing that works for me and I will never stray. It is called the ketogenic diet. So once your mind is in a place where you are legit ready mentally to, like I said, eliminate certain food groups from your diet because you're going to have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can begin. Now, this is the exciting part because you get to eat foods that on low fat, high carb diets normally you can't have. You can have all kinds of meat like chicken, beef, fish, pork. I mean, any kind of animal, pretty much, is safe to say. And you can have butter and oils and ghee and coconut oils and, oh my gosh, all kinds of healthy, good fats. You can have vegetables, but we're going to keep them in a low glycemic index range. There's so many to choose from, guys. So many of you, when I look at your food diaries, you guys are sticking to the same veggies. And I guess, I don't know if it's just a preference or if it's just because you think that they work the best, but there's a really big, long list. I'm going to name a few, but basically asparagus, bok choy, bell peppers, broccoli, cauliflower, cucumbers, lettuce of all kinds, romaine, butter lettuce, just any kind of greens, good, collard greens, dark greens, green leafy, cruciferous, yummy vegetables. Those are all really good for you guys when you're on keto. You're going to have some vegetables because it's really important to still get your fiber in there. You can't just have meat and that's it. You can't just have fat and that's it. It's got to be well balanced, but you're kicking the sugar and the carbs to the curb. Bye-bye. We don't want you anymore. We don't want you. Once you do that, food shopping wise, everything that I just mentioned, and your mind is set, you are ready to go. Now, one thing I do recommend, past video, maybe one or two ago, my favorite app, definitely check out a free application on your Droid or your iPhone. I have an iPhone, so I only know that, but check out MyFitnessPal. I love it. It is the one thing that consistently has helped me with keto. It keeps track of your macros, your calories, every single thing that you're putting into your mouth. It calculates what percentage, what gram you're taking in. So when you set your levels, you know exactly what you have in a day. But it's up to you guys to track it. You have to put the stuff in there. But, I mean, those are like some basic things. Now, being on keto, you are going to most likely go through a detox period early on, and they call that the keto flu. I also have a video on that. If you look back into my video library, you will see the keto flu and my explanation and ways to solve it. But sometimes that throws somebody right away. They're like, oh, I'm not feeling good. I'm dizzy. I'm tired. I have a headache. I'm nauseous. Something's not right. That can be very normal when you are used to having a high amount of carbohydrate and sugar in your diet, because your body has to get rid of all of that before it can start using body fat for fuel. And while some people don't experience that, sorry, my cat is over here, Petunia. While some people don't experience the keto flu, most people do. Basically, to solve it, check out my old video, guys. I have a solution. Okay, so we have our mindset, we have our food. I want to preface too with the food, dairy is a big stall for a lot of people. Cheese and heavy cream, and there's a lot of recipes. If you go online looking up low carb, high fat, keto foods, a lot of them are cheese premised. You know, the cheese crusted pizza, anything with loads of cheese on it. And wild cheese can be really good for you. You really should keep it, I always say 4 grams or less a day. 4 ounces or less per day, because it does have a tendency to stall people out. There are some proteins in milk that make the cream that can actually cause some of your blood sugar to rise. And not with everybody, but a lot of people. So if you notice that you're doing this and somewhere out there, you know, maybe the first month or two, things are going great, and then all of a sudden you hit a stall, guarantee it's either dairy, right? You're not drinking enough. Are you constipated? Things like that. There's always something. And I've been pretty good at figuring out what that is for a lot of people, just because I've gone through it myself. But there's a lot behind this, guys. It's not simple, you know. There's nothing in life that comes easy, right? We all have to pay our dues. But when you can find a plan that you can actually go out to dinner and enjoy yourself and feel good about yourself, lose weight, have really good health benefits, decrease inflammation in your body, you are living this life that is just amazing. And so those are some basic things. Now, moving forward, when you're on this lifestyle for quite a while, you can hit a snag in the road, and I'm going to bring back the stall because, again, that pivotal moment is what can either defeat you, or I should say you defeat yourself, because then you fall off the wagon. I'm stalled out. This isn't working. Oh my gosh, what do I do? I get questions about water fasts. What the hell is a water fast? You guys seriously contemplating just drinking water for a week? I think that's ridiculous. Egg fast. While I did try that, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend eating eggs for every meal with high fat, and that's it for a couple days. I think it can make you lose some weight, but then boom, you go right back. The whole focus of keto, guys, is staying on your journey, not sidestepping things to boot a stall and all that other stuff. You are going to stall out. I do. I periodically do. But I know if I continue and I don't do anything crazy, you know, fasting, eating only eggs, eating only bacon for a week, if I stick with what I normally do, I eat a well-balanced, well-diversified diet, keeping within the macronutrients that I'm supposed to be having, I will break through the stall. There's so many things that can cause a stall, and there's so many things that we don't know could cause a stall. So it might not have anything to do with anything other than you just need to keep going. So I don't recommend any of those crazy fasts. And, you know, I also don't recommend, but I do know that it works because 2 of my clients are doing this now. They're cycling themselves, where 6 days out of the week, they're strictly keto, and 1 day a week, they're allowed to increase their carbohydrates to then reset themselves. And by that, I don't mean cake and pizza and cookies and all that other crap. I mean increasing your veggies, increasing the carbohydrates that you get naturally, maybe adding a couple of berries, handful, not a bowl full with whipped cream. I'm talking a handful of blueberries, handful of raspberries. That is how we increase our carbs if we want to cycle. But I don't mean having a full day of pizza, Chinese food, hot dogs, potato chips, and everything else. You know, and I'm not like the keto police here, guys. You guys know this is your thing. This is my thing. I'm only talking about what I know, works, the principles of it. It is different than Atkins. The carbohydrate count is lower. I believe Atkins is anywhere between 60 and 100 grams per day. Keto is 20 or less per day. And while it sounds really, really strict, hi, Mommy. Hi. It's really easy to stick to if this is working. And that was the first thing I talked to you guys about, the mental state. It is such a mental game, life in itself. And when we try to make excuses for why we want to fail or why we failed or, I need to eat this because I need to reboot. I don't believe that stuff, guys. I have learned in life at 46 years old, I'll be 46 in June, next month, that it's the road we travel and the consistency of traveling that gets us to where we need to go. Do we have setbacks? Yeah. Are we imperfect? Yeah. Nobody's perfect. I'm not. And we are going to have days where I guess you say the word fail. I don't like that word. Nobody fails in my eyes. Do we make a choice to deviate? Yes, but we're not failing. It's a choice. So keep in mind what your choices are, what your focus is, why you're doing this. Are you doing this to lose weight? Are you doing this to get healthy? Are you doing this because you want to fit into a bathing suit this summer? Are you doing this because you're getting married soon and you want to look good in your wedding dress? Pick your reasons why and always keep them in the back of your mind. And you really realize why the journey takes where you go, because you need to reach your destination. When you get there, it's not like, I'm going to give up now because I'm 120 pounds. It's, I'm going to keep going and I'm going to enjoy my life. But here's the thing. When you hit goal, per se, if you have a certain number in mind, you don't just stop, because then what happens? You're going to gain all this weight back because sugar is toxic, right? You can't, if you do this and you want to only do it for a short amount of time, that's up to you. But I call it a lifestyle because I know if I deviate and I choose to eat other things, there's a possibility that I could gain weight back. Do I want to? No. Do I want to feel sluggish again? No. Do I want to feel fatigued at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? No. Do I want to have my alarm go off in the morning and I'm like dragging? No. I bounce right up out of bed. I swear to God, you can ask my husband, send him an email on Facebook, ask him what I'm like in the morning, and he will tell you. Bingo! Do I ever hit snooze? On occasion. But I can tell you, the energy levels that I have now, after being on keto for almost 1 full year, have surpassed years of fatigue, moodiness, blood sugar dysregulation, cramps during my menstrual periods. I mean, I was starting to get hot flashes and feeling the effects of perimenopause. I don't get that stuff anymore, guys. Nothing. When you don't eat high sugar and carbs, your body does a total flip. Every system in your body gets rid of inflammation. You get well. Your stomach issues, if you had them, they're gone. Your headaches that you get daily, that if you had them, go away. Everything gets better on keto. So let's go back. Mental state. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? You got to give things up, guys. It's just a no. That's no way to get around it. You got to give it up. Can't have a bagel for breakfast and then keto throughout the day. You got to get the right foods. So research it. Ask me questions. Look online. There's a lot of foods that you can have. And while human nature is to kind of stick with what you know or what you're comfortable with or what you like, venture out. There's so many things to enjoy. You can eat so much. And then look at your vegetables, look at what you're eating, and again, branch out. Try something new. And once again, don't set yourself up for failure, guys. If you have kids, because that's another thing I hear often, I have kids, this is hard for me to do because of all these other people. I'm the only one in my family that does this lifestyle. Do I have a cabinet full of Oreos, Doritos, popcorn, granola bars, peanut butter cups, Jolly Rancher, everything? Yes, they're all here. Loaves of bread, bagel, cream cheese. Yep, it's all here in my kitchen, back in there. I just choose not to eat it. I literally can walk, sorry guys, my hair's starting to annoy me now. I can walk past the cabinet and not touch anything. It's just a choice. I choose to live this way. I love the effects of it, and so will you if you just stay focused, right? That's my tagline, guys. You know I say it all the time. Stay focused. It's the one thing that you can do for yourself. Excuse me. That's purely choice, right? It's a choice. You know those diets, seriously, where you have to walk around with packaged food, you know, and you try to concoct things out of them. You know what I'm talking about. Why live that way? Why? Why have to try to make a donut out of oatmeal? Or why have to try to make something out of something else? Like, just eat real food, but eat the right kinds. That's it. So that is what I say. Don't forget your exercise early on. I don't recommend it, because when you're depleting your glycogen stores, exercising might be just a little too harsh. You might be extremely fatigued, lightheaded. That's normal. I don't want anybody going to the gym and passing out. Not that you will, but sometimes when you start a plan, you get all gung-ho and you're like working out really hard. But again, when your body is trying to shift and to adapt, it can make working out a little difficult. So my clients, I don't recommend working out until you're already into this lifestyle at least 6 to 8 weeks. That's just me. Seems to work great for everybody. And that's my basic recommendations. And for that and those reasons, that is how I stay on plan. That is how I'm down 46 pounds. That's right, 46 pounds since last June. Okay, I am in a really comfortable spot right now. I love the way I look in clothes. I'm very comfortable with myself. I don't feel the need to hide. And if you guys want to see full body shots, just go on my page, look at my Instagram, follow me on social media. I post quite often, so you'll be able to see. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be any happier. I have succeeded, and I will only keep going because love the way I feel. Healthy, my labs are phenomenal. I don't know, I feel younger. So I can't recommend this way of life more or strongly enough. Any chance I get to talk about it, I do. I never initiate it unless somebody asks, hey, how'd you lose all that weight? Or, wow, you look really good. I mean, I get it often, and then when I tell them what I do, seriously, people are like, you eat how much fat in a day? What? And they try to convince me that, oh my God, your labs must be terrible. Nope, because guess what? I have them drawn, and my labs are great. Or they try to tell me that's horrible for you. No, it's the FDA and the food pyramid trying to convince you. Or, you know, why can't you just do Weight Watchers and things like that and all this other stuff? The problem with those plans for me and the way my body runs, Weight Watchers is great if you're a calorie counter. Weight Watchers allows you to eat whatever you want. I can't eat the bread, the pasta, the carbohydrates. It doesn't work right on me. I will always be insulin resistant, I guess, because when I don't eat things that cause my pancreas to put out the insulin, I drop weight, I feel good, I lose inches, and that is what I wanted originally. I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to look good. So, yeah, I've come to that place, and health reasons, I mean, like, I can't say enough about it, and I wish I had found this a long time ago. But anyway, all right, I'm getting mushy, and I'm not going to cry in a video. That is one thing I will not do. If you guys ever see me cry, you know it's bad, because I'm not a public crier. But anyway, yeah, it's the most impressive way of eating that I know for a whole body system, okay? Mentally, physically, amazing. And with that, I leave you tonight, and I will see you in my next video. And as always, follow me, Facebook, Instagram, here on YouTube. Subscribe, thumbs up if you like this video. Thumbs down if you don't. I don't care if I get a thumbs down. It just tells me what's going on out there, whether or not to make a similar video. I know you guys want some more cooking tutorials, which you will have. If you follow me on the other social media, you will know that I was contacted by Green Giant to do a full review on one of their new products, which is amazing. And that is coming next month when the product is launched. And I'm so excited about that. And don't know, guys. That's it. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. Please stay focused. Please follow me, and I will see you all soon. Stay focused. I love you guys. Bye.